Hello guys and welcome. I hope you're doing well. In today's video we will be reviewing RAM GENE-1 professional grade meter. We will be then testing against a few of the samples that I have here, and let me show you guys now what they are. First one is Autunite. As you can see, this beautiful green color is Autunite. Second is Uranium. This sample is very thick in uranium and also very active. Third sample is fluorinated gas mantle. Fourth sample is this solution of uranium from enrichment. Fifth sample is this cesium-137. This is metal version, and this one is ceramic cesium-137. Lastly but not least, this 0.1 gram of thallium and protactinium. Here is how I received my unit inside this beautiful pelican case. The pelican case is made out of the raw plastic, which is hard and keeps the unit safe. And here is our layout. We have manual, the battery that the unit takes, and lastly but not least, the unit itself. Overall looks is positives. I like how it fits nicely in my hands. It's quite bulky, but it's got this big probe at the back. However, my protective cover came broken. The plastic feels a bit flimsy, but it's easy fix. New costs about over £1,000 for this unit itself. So I would have suggested that for £1,000 it be made out of better plastic. But maybe there's a reason for this. But overall, it's great. Now let's put the batteries in. We'll open like so, and we will put the batteries in. So now, what do? We have 3 buttons: on, reset, and speaker. The unit measures in 2 measurements, which is your dose rate in microsieverts an hour. This is for your gamma. And then you have your contamination unit, which is CPS, counts per second. look what happens to the units of measurements when I take the cover off. It changes because now we're on the contamination mode. Put it back on, and this happens because there's an ambient light sensor. Perfect. Now let's test the unit out. Now we have the autunite, and let's measure the gamma. It's a very sensitive probe. So let's open it up. And let's test the contamination mode. As you can see, already detecting. Keep in mind that I am not touching the specimen. I'm keeping about a centimeter distance. Here is the uraninite. Now let's measure the gamma. Let's measure the contamination mode. Very beautiful bubbles. Look at the distance. About 4,000 counts per second. Here is the fluorinated lantern mantle. Now let's measure the gamma. Which is not much, is it? Now let's measure the contamination. Here is the solution of uranium. Let's measure the gamma. And now let's measure the contamination. Keep in mind that this is through the glass. Here are the two cesium-137 samples. Let's measure the metal first. Gamma mode. Not much. Now let's measure the ceramic for gamma. And let's try the contamination mode. But let me carefully open it up. Keeping in mind that these do leak. So that's why they are in the protective covers. Now we are towards the end. I thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you really enjoyed this video. And see you next time. Bye.